Hi there, and welcome back to the Declarative Academy. In today's session, we're diving into the Salesforce Trailhead module. Get to know your Salesforce Identity users. Have you ever wondered how Salesforce Identity can help manage access for different user groups like employees, customers, and partners? Well, that's exactly what we'll cover today. How to optimize access and improve the user experience with Salesforce Identity. Let's run through the overview of what we'll cover today. So, here's what you can expect from today's video. Who needs access to your org? First, we'll discuss how different groups like employees, customers, and partners interact with Salesforce Identity. Then, explore Salesforce Identity for employees. We'll look at how identity makes life easier for employees, enhancing both convenience and security. Next, Salesforce Identity for customers and partners. You'll learn how identity helps these groups log in securely and move seamlessly through your company's services. And lastly, user registration, brand control, and social sign-on. We'll explore how to customize the user experience, integrate social logins, and maintain brand consistency. Sound good? Let's jump right in. Let's start by understanding the basics. So, who exactly needs access to your Salesforce org or Experience Cloud sites? Well, it's typically two main groups: employees and customers, partners. Employees need access to perform their daily tasks, whether that's collaborating with team members, managing customer data, or accessing third party apps. On the other hand, customers and partners need access to interact with your services, get answers, and collaborate with your business. The challenge is that these groups have very different access needs, and that's where Salesforce Identity steps in to manage and streamline these experiences. We'll look at how identity works for both employees and external users. Now that we know who needs access, how does Salesforce Identity help employees? Your employees need secure, easy access to your company's Salesforce org and any connected apps they use for work. They're trusted with valuable data, and you want to make sure their access is convenient but also secure. Here's the key part. Salesforce Identity simplifies this process while keeping security tight. First, for convenience. Employees only need to log in once to access Salesforce and all other authorized apps, like Google Workspace or Office 365. With features like single sign-on SSO, they can move between apps without logging in multiple times. Everything they need is just a click away, organized in the app launcher. Next, using control. Managers and administrators have more control over employee access. You can set permissions to approve or revoke access to specific apps based on their role. When access needs to be removed, it's done in just a few clicks. Lastly, with security, Salesforce Identity integrates security tools like multi-factor authentication, MFA, ensuring that only authorized employees can access sensitive data. One identity source across apps reduces vulnerabilities, and with MFA, you're doubly sure that users are who they claim to be. All in all, Salesforce Identity provides a smooth login experience for employees without compromising on security. Next up, let's explore how Salesforce Identity can improve the experience for your customers and partners, those outside your organization. These groups don't need the same level of access as employees, but they still need to be able to collaborate and access key information. Salesforce Identity gives your customers and partners a secure and easy way to interact with your company's online services. Let's start with the first major benefit: easy access. Customers and partners can use their existing social media accounts, like Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google, to log in to your Salesforce org or Experience Cloud site. This saves them from the hassle of creating a new account and remembering another password. Once logged in, they can move between your company's Salesforce and non-Salesforce sites without having to log in again. This creates a seamless, uninterrupted user experience, making it easier for them to get what they need. Lastly, let's explore the complete user picture. With Salesforce Identity, you can get a complete view of your customers and partners across all channels, whether they're accessing through web, mobile, or APIs. This helps your business build stronger relationships with external users by tracking interactions and personalizing their experience. Let's move on to customizing user registration. Salesforce Identity allows you to tailor the registration process for customers and partners. You can collect essential information during sign-up, such as location, contact preferences, or even profile photos, making the process smoother and more personalized. Here's how you can customize the user registration process. In Setup, search for Identity Provider. Configure the registration process to collect specific user details. Set workflows that trigger right from user registration for a dynamic experience. Another key benefit is brand control. With Salesforce Identity, you can make sure that users see your company's branding throughout their entire journey, from registration to login. You can customize the login pages to reflect your brand's look and feel, ensuring a consistent experience across all touchpoints. We mentioned social logins earlier. This is known as social sign-on. Many users prefer to log in with their social media credentials rather than creating a new account. Salesforce Identity supports popular social networks like Facebook and Google for easy, quick logins. Here's how to set up social sign-on. In Setup, search for auth providers. Choose your social provider, like Facebook or Google. Enter the required details, such as the consumer key and consumer secret from the provider's developer site. Save your changes, and now your users can log in with their social accounts. Not only does this improve user convenience, but it also helps register new accounts automatically during the sign-in process. Salesforce Identity can even create a contact record for new users, enabling workflows and marketing campaigns. Lastly, Salesforce Identity creates a seamless web experience. Users can move between different sites and apps without facing disruptive login screens, providing a smooth journey across all digital touchpoints. To quickly recap, we've covered how Salesforce Identity simplifies access for both employees and external users, customizing the user registration process for personalized experiences, social sign-on for quicker, easier logins using social media accounts, maintaining brand control and providing a seamless web experience for your users. Quiz time. Let's wrap up with a couple of quiz questions to test what we've learned. Question 1. How do users benefit from Salesforce Identity? A. They can personalize their login page. B. They can use one username and password to access everything they need. C. They can access Salesforce from outside the office. D. They can update their social media account through Salesforce. The correct answer is B. They can use one username and password to access everything they need. Salesforce Identity simplifies the login process, providing convenience without compromising security. Question 2. What is a good reason to customize the user registration for your org or site? A. To ensure that users see the Salesforce brand throughout the process. B. To better support business processes after registration. C. To automatically sign up new users for all your marketing emails. D. To include a brief user survey that collects feedback about your registration process. The correct answer is B. To better support business processes after registration. Customizing the registration process helps you gather key user information and trigger workflows that enhance the user experience. And that's a wrap on Get to Know Your Salesforce Identity users. Now that you know how Salesforce Identity benefits employees, customers, and partners, it's time to head over to Trailhead and verify your knowledge. Go back to the Trailhead challenge page, scroll to the bottom and click Verify Step. If you answered the quiz questions correctly, you'll see the success message and earn your points. Great job today. You've learned how Salesforce Identity helps optimize user access and experience. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to TDA for more Salesforce tips and tutorials. Until next time, happy trailblazing.